we on? Are we live? Yeah, so I had to wear a maid costume for a deal or no deal punishment.
It's a couch that gets pretty much zero use except for sex tapes. It is December 5th. We are 1 week out from the fantasy football playoffs. We are entering week 14, week 15, 16, 17. That's when shit matters most.
In the last month, the last leg of things, boys still grinding out work, still doing the damn thing. Coming out with trivia videos every day, coming out with the fantasy content while we still can.
Fantasy playoffs are a week away. I'm doing pretty well in my leagues. The worst league I have by far is the Dynasty League that I'm in with everybody in the office. We did a startup this summer.
Your boy clinched a playoff spot, currently ranked 4th behind Sexy Pats, who's in 3rd, also clinched a spot. So me and Sexy P have made the playoffs. The 5 and 6 spot are still open for grabs.
No one's gonna believe me. My team is good from like start to finish, except for my QBs. It's a super flex league, so you start 2 of them. Drafted Deshaun Watson, Kirk Cousins, and Kyler Murray, which in a normal year, like those 3 you're good with those 3 in a super flex league.
Currently sitting in 6th is Matt, Sir Gumption. Right behind him is Gut. So those 2 guys are fighting for one of the last 2 playoff spots. I play Matt this week. So if I beat Matt, I have a chance of kicking him out of playoffs, which would be pretty sweet, kind of fun to see, like true BDG members only. The fuck you think this is, Matt? You're not getting into these playoffs.
Most weeks I was starting 0 or 1 quarterbacks, which is a problem in Superflex. But beyond that, like the team is good. My 2 running backs are Bijan and Jonathan Taylor, who Jonathan Taylor was missing for a lot of the year. My wide receivers are great too, DK, Ayuk, Michael Pittman, Christian Kirk. Solid group from start to finish.
It's kind of funny because Gut has been trying to tank this entire season. Throughout the entire year, he's been selling off pieces, drunkenly stumbled himself into a playoff spot. He's sold me Adam Thielen, he sold me Pacheco, he sold off DeAndre Swift, he sold off CeeDee Lamb, he sold off so many players trying to rebuild for the future and is still a playoff team somehow. So should you have just kept your fucking players and tried to win a chip this year? Those dynasty players like Gut confuse me, but that'll be interesting to see how that shakes out.
We'll be good next year. Despite finishing like 8th, 9th place, we'll be a fucking powerhouse. You heard it here first. The other leagues I'm in, I'm doing very well in. The one league I'm not gonna bore y'all with my fantasy leagues. Fuck it.
Nick asked me to speak to the people because he liked my Curious George fit today. We actually signed the lease for our new office this week, Snapback times BDGE office coming soon, 2024. Very excited for it.
Oh, we're about to finalize the office space design. Got another call last night and moved some things around because I didn't love how the setup was. I wanted a place where we could like really sit down and hang out and chill outside of like the studio and outside of where we're working. So I was like, I want a fucking L-shaped couch. I want a sofa. I want somewhere I could lay down and just fucking go to sleep for 6 hours, Make them work for me. Make me money while I'm sleeping type beat.
Me and Gut finally signed a lease. I know we've been talking about getting an apartment together for feels like a couple of vlogs now. It's signed, okay? There's money missing from my banking account, but January 1st is a lot of big things. Me and Gut get to move into our new apartment. The office itself gets to move into a new office. I'll be going actually back to Florida in the first week of January.
I'm starting to feel pretty good. This last week and a half, I've had this nasty cough. I think I have bronchitis. That's self-diagnosed. I don't really know what bronchitis is. I just feel like if you have a cough and then it just keeps going and it never ends, it's just bronchitis. The guys in the office were telling me it's cancer, which feels a little dramatic. I don't think it's at that level.
We haven't really talked about it a whole lot, but before Christmas, Nick is going to offer me a position to stay here at BDGE. I'm super excited for that. As you guys know or may not know, me and Gut are just on intern positions right now, but postseason, I will be going full-time at BDGE depending on the offer. That's kind of been a stressful part for me lately because me and Nick both want me to stay here, but neither of us need me to stay here. I'm very replaceable and I don't absolutely need to stay at BDGE in order to put a roof over my head, but that's worst comes to worst. I think both of us really love each other and really love what we're building here, so I'm super excited to just get that behind me to officially be a part of BDGE forever, theoretically. On top of January 1st, moving out, moving offices, the season ending. As I'm making this right now, December 13th, I graduate from college and I'm no longer a kid anymore, so December's a big month. Big things are happening. That's kind of my rant. I don't know. My life's changing a lot. I'm done yapping. Big things. I'm pretty fucking excited.
I wanted a ping pong table bad too. There was like this one long ass table that they were gonna leave in the office from the previous tenant. I'm like, we're wasting room there. Put a ping pong table. And the lady that we were doing the designs with was like, we'll just put a net in the middle. I'm like, that's not how a ping pong table works. We can't just put a net on anything. We're not cafeteria ladies. You can't just put a net on me and think I'm elite at making sloppy joes. Can't just put a net on any table and call it an official ping pong table. So I fought and I clawed and I scratched, and now we're getting a real ping pong table, which I'm fucking psyched about.
Niners coming off a big win this week against the Eagles, absolutely stomped out those dirty birds in Philadelphia. Brock Purdy now the favorite to win MVP. It's incredible. I went on a Thursday night preview right before the Dallas Cowboys Seattle Seahawks game and said that I would give the MVP award to Brock Purdy before Dak Prescott. And I got my ass toasted in the comments for no reason. For no reason. Like, is it really that crazy that the quarterback for the team that could win the NFC is not in the MVP conversation? You know what I mean? Like, come on. It's the MVP award. It's all about who has won the most games. That's what the MVP award has always been. Don't come at me with, but his weapon's this. But Kyle Shanahan's system that. Who has performed the best while being on the best team? It's a statistic award with wins being the most important stat. So Brock Purdy is now like plus 300, 3-1 odds to win the MVP. I'm fucking here for it. Y'all better hope Brock Purdy don't win the MVP, because I will shove it down everyone's throat for at least 365 days. And we're winning the Super Bowl. Oh my God.
Texas is going to win the national championship. I have a large wager on that. I gambled a few $1,000s earlier in the fall to win a lot of thousands of dollars. And I'm thinking about hedging. And I'm not a hedger, but if they beat Washington, I'll be set up 5,000 to win 90,000. Do I hedge that? I think they would beat Michigan. I don't know if we would beat Alabama again. Yeah, if you have any ideas on how you would play that, let me know.
And yeah, last thing on the Niners, I'll save it. I'll say, that's future shit. I think I'll save it for now. Friday confession? Yeah, we got Friday confession. I'll save it for now. I'll send it to Nick. I'm done ranting. Brock Purdy's my MVP, baby.
It is 5:44 a.m. and we are at BDGE headquarters. I just woke up. I live here. Good news, we're up before 6. Bad news, David Goggins probably woke up like 3 hours ago and has already ran 100 miles, so I'm very behind. We're gonna have to put a fast pace on today for sure. Rule number 1 before starting the day is watch a bunch of David Goggins highlights or motivation clips so you feel like a fucking monster.
And you're not. I want to be one of the greats.
I mean, who's not fucking hyped? Yeah, it's been 2 minutes and I'm ready to run through a fucking brick wall, so the best way to start the day, easily. All right, in all seriousness, rule number 1, living at BDGE headquarters, is to turn on all the lights. First thing I wake up, Nick lets me live in the office. The very minimal thing I can do is turn on the lights for him, right? But what Nick doesn't tell you is that he has 38 goddamn lights in this building, so I had to go through a light check, and so I don't forget everything, so you're gonna come with me. Number 1 is on. I got the fucking big ones on, all right? That was light switch number 1. That's just the beginning. Second light, conference room. Third light, this LED shit down here that lights up the kitchen a little bit. That's 3. Number 4, some bullshit on the ground. Yep. 5, 6, 7. All these bar lights that aren't lit up all have their own light switch. 8, 9, 10. Voila. Lamp. 11. Oh, we're not done. That's my bedroom. I'll show you later. This shit got its own light. All right, those are supposed to be lighting up. I know I'm just showing you like a white wire. Oh, there. That's fucking 12. See, I already lost count. I don't know what we're on. This fucking pole that just sits there needs to be lit up. And for some reason, I'll sometimes think, okay, done. The building is lit up. I did my job. And then this building will be lit up, as you guys can see. Lights are on everywhere. I'll come in, Nick will say good morning. First thing he does, come on and turn on this piece of shit lamp. Like that did anything to this whole room. But he turns it on and then he makes me feel bad. Even though we don't exchange words about it, he makes me feel bad because it makes me feel like, damn, I couldn't even turn on his lamp. You know what I'm saying? Enough yapping about the lamps. All right, in all seriousness, the lights are on. I now need to go to the gym and shower because I do not have a shower nearby outside of the gym because, again, I live in an office. If you have not caught on yet, this is not a joke. I live here. This is where the magic happens of my beautiful room. Yep, that's it. That's the entire room. That's my mattress I sleep on. That's my blanket. That's my pillows. That's a couch that gets pretty much zero use except for sex tapes. And that's it. There's like a little desk here with an Xbox I don't use, my dream journal, video games I don't play, laundry's in the corner. A lot of what the clothes are on the couch right there are my winter clothes. I don't really like that they have to sit out like that because I don't want to look messy. You know, that's the last thing. I don't want to be a burden. But when I moved here in the summer and my suitcase and duffel bag are full of all my summer clothes, you know, warm shit or shit when it's warm out. So I feel like that's not bad. You know, a suitcase and a duffel bag to move my life here. You know, you take your girlfriend out on a 3-day trip. That's what she brings, a suitcase and duffel bag. I moved here. My life's here. So as winter's coming, I'm slowly buying like one pair of pants every week, one extra jacket every week because it's getting cold as fuck up here in New York. And that's where it gets stacked and hidden so it's not too messy. My dark, wet, scary, horrifying, disgusting, terrible, horrendous, worthless piece of shit walk I have to make to the gym every morning at 45 fucking degrees to go shower. Yes, that was a homeless person on the ground with all their garbage on our way. There will be many more. All right, we're getting closer. It's currently 6:20. If you're wondering what I was doing between 5:50 and 6:20, I didn't record. I was brushing my teeth and sitting on the couch contemplating what I'm doing with my life, living in an office, filming it to show the world. So yeah, a lot more dark, scary, horrible, treacherous footsteps to go. I'll see you later. Okay, it's been 2 seconds since I said I'll see you later. Sirens came on. Feels like we're in Gotham. If I don't make it out, Joe, make this a cool edit. It's always comforting when the gym you go to has just a gigantic bar sign right next to it. You know that's the highest of quality gyms, the best. Enough yapping, we're here. Dub. All right, back from the gym in Whole Foods. We got eggs, frozen fruit, that's it. All right, I don't feel like making eggs, so I poured a bowl of frozen strawberries and bananas, and I'm gonna eat that. It is, what time is it? It is 7:24. It is now, wow, it's early. It is now time to stare at these two screens for about 6 to 7 hours, come up with the best possible fantasy rankings for your team in week 14. Yeah, I'm gonna sit here, pretend and act like I know anything about fantasy football. It is 8:54 a.m. and I just finished ranking the quarterbacks and tight ends. Not officially ranked, but a good grip on them for a Monday morning after Sunday. That took about an hour and a half, 2 hours. Nick usually streams on Mondays between like 12 and 1, somewhere around there. So it being 9 o'clock right now, he'll probably be within the next 2-3 hours. When Nick comes in on Mondays, he's going to do one of three things. He's either going to come in and yell, hang, or he's going to come in and start clapping. Or third option is he'll come in silent and just walk up to me and shake my hand. But if we're lucky, and this does happen every now and then, he will do all three at once. We'll see what type of Monday it is. Place your bets now. My money is on. I have the door locked so that I can hear him coming in and I can whip out the camera and, you know, be ready to record his reaction. I feel like me locking the door is gonna stop him from clapping and we're just gonna get a silent handshake today. That's my bet. Place yours now. It's 11:12. Still before noon. I, for the most part, finished a lot of the rankings. Quarterbacks, running backs, wide receivers, tight ends. I got a little bit of everything. Again, not confirmed, but Been at it for about 3-4 hours. It means there's only one thing to do. Reset, step back, refuel, and the best way to do that is going to get Chipotle. It's a tradition I pretty much go to every single day. All right, we're back. Rule number 1 of eating at Chipotle is getting 4 times the amount of napkins you actually need, because we all might need a napkin on a rainy day. So this is what we brought in. Pretty decent stack. Another pretty decent stack. Last one's the smallest, but altogether, I feel like that's how you get your money's worth at Chipotle. You don't get your money's worth by just the food you pay for. You got to do some extra work at the freebie section. I usually grab a lot of forks, but only 2 today. That's what we're working with. Another rule outside of the napkins: you have to get chips, extra rice, no beans, chicken, steak, sour cream, medium salsa. I don't eat many green things, so yes, I have a basic bowl. I'm gonna fuck this up now. It's 11:30. Still no one's here. Where the fuck y'all at? All right, it is exactly 1:30. Tony is texting us in our group chat. No one's here yet, so I don't know if the company... 1:30 on a Monday? 1:30 on a Monday, you'd think someone would be in the office besides, someone that lives here. But since no one's here, I'm getting ahead and I'm making trivias for the upcoming week. Sneak peek preview for you guys. I'm making a trivia on the top 40 wide receivers to have the most yards in their first 5 years of their career. I'm titling it Mambo number 5. Nick should be here within an hour. He's going live at 2:30. We'll see. Okay, Nick's coming in. Let's see what he does. Hi.
What are you doing?
Good morning.
I want to shake your hand.
It is currently about 5:30. Nick's in a meeting. I'm pretty much done for the day. Since I live here, there is no, okay, I'm gonna go home now. Goodbye, Nick. It's more like I just sit around and do nothing. Right now, I'm actually gonna go get food. I'm heading to Friedman's. Probably my second favorite restaurant in New York that I've been to outside of Chipotle. I go there probably at least once a week, sometimes 5 times a week. So yeah, that's the update. I completely forgot to show my Friedman's. I already ate it. I already fucked that up. Nick left. It's about 6 o'clock. I'm waiting on Monday Night Football to start between the Jaguars and Bengals. But before that, I'm going to head to the studio and make 2 videos for my own channel on what I think the NFL awards would be if the season ends today, such as MVP, DPOY, Offensive Player of the Year, yada, 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 and my top 10 power rankings. So, yeah. But highlight of the day, Nick's memorabilia came in. Shout out to the Crump God. How did it go? Post-recording, I am now editing, and again, still waiting for Monday Night Football. Eventful Monday night as usual. It is 8:24 p.m. The game has already started. I'm watching the Eli Manning cast. I am labeling the videos that I recorded today of my day in the life. Christian Kirk just made an awesome catch. Most of the 87,000 lights are off, so I'm just going to sit here and watch football until... Oh, Kirk's dead. Oh, fuck. Is he dead? Well, that's unfortunate. I'm going to sit here and okay, let's watch this together. I didn't see how he got hurt. I bet on him to have over 4 receptions, too. Bro, you're fine. No one even touched you. When he hurt his wrist, man, I don't know. He's being fucking soft. Yeah, that's pretty much it for Jay in the Life. I'm probably going to get tired soon and go to bed and then wake up and be David Goggins again tomorrow.
We on? Are we live?
All right. I mean, the theme of this week, I know, is me living here. So that's been a journey that I cannot wait to officially be done with. I've said before in the last vlog, our official move-in date is January 1st. I am actually going home to Florida between the 1st and 6th. So my move-in date is January 6th. But I am trying to talk to the apartments where it's like, is there any price I could pay to get in now? Well, I'm waiting on a response back to officially move in, but I'm hoping to speed up the process. So I'm not waiting officially till the new year, but beggars can't be choosers at this point. I'm just glad something is locked in and official.
Jaymo's put in about 5 months of living here. 5 months living in the office. I think that translates to 7 years. The kid's aged a lot since being here. I'm excited for him to get an apartment, him and Gut.
Living with Jaymo is an adventure, to say the least. It's funny because it's like he has his side when they're here. He stays in his corner. He doesn't really let out that much. As soon as they leave, dude, he's a different fucking animal. Like, he's a different human being. I swear to God. This motherfucker yaps the entire time and will ask me who the MVP is at least 10 of those times.
It's funny thinking back of when we were taking applications for these intern roles. These two guys that we picked eventually would become roommates. I feel a little bit like God. Feeling my God complex with this. I just took two random kids, one from Florida, one from Philly, and I was like, you guys are going to be best friends and live together. In Jersey City. No better place. Yeah, I can name a bunch of better places too, but they don't really know that. Jaymo's been trapped in a Manhattan office for so long, he knows no better.
Yeah, and it's pretty cool though to see him like out in the shell. So it's exciting for us to get in that apartment. I'm fucking stoked.
I want to commend him. Let's angle this from a serious note, because when we hired him, it was like early July. He sent through his internship application, and we all internally, myself, Tony, and Sexy, agreed that he was probably the top candidate just because of the qualifications and everything he had done up to that point on his own. He lived in Florida, didn't have people up in New York, and I remember, I think I Instagram DM'd him, and I was like, are you ready to come to New York? And he was like, yeah. When do I gotta be there? It's pretty much like, July 1st, which was basically 2 weeks away from that conversation, 2-3 weeks away. Packed up his shit, not that he had a lot of stuff, and he moved. I was like, listen, if you don't have people in New York, it's gonna be really hard to find an apartment. It's gonna be hard to pay for an apartment. If you find one within that time frame, you could sleep at the office if you want.
I'm just counting down my days till I can move on and sleep somewhere else. But I don't want to take it for granted. I know one day I'll look back and be pretty glad that I did this and made the jump to New York.
He was like, yeah, I'll do it, which is awesome. I know some people might think that's fucked up. Very well might be illegal. I'm almost positive it is. Just don't tell anybody. I think I would have done the same thing if I were his age. Like, if I had an opportunity that came across my plate, that would not be something that would deter me. Now, me, old Nick, Uncle Nick now, hell no, I'm not living here. I can't barely be in here for more than like 5 hours at a time without wanting to get the fuck out of here. Jaymo's been here for 5 months straight. I know he's getting upset that we called him crazy last vlog. I mean, listen, you live in this confined space. There's no fresh air. You can't open a fucking window in here. 5 months straight. He hasn't smelt fresh air in 5 months. The only air he smells is when he goes to Chipotle. I'm worried about him. So I don't know how he made it through here, but it's something that he'll probably remember I can't imagine you forget this, but something he'll remember for the rest of his life, being like, yeah, I lived in that office for 5 months, 6 months, however long he's fucking been here now for.
I can't wait till 3 years from now, 2 years from now, if I'm still at BDG, to see the next intern that Nick allows to sleep in the office, and I can kind of just laugh at them or help them, whatever, just to see someone else go through it rather than just me be the only psycho that's ever done this. I know Sexy did it before, but I'm excited for the next chapter. Yeah, that's it. Last thing, hopefully by the time the next one comes out, how I just mentioned, I'll be at BDG the next 2-3 years. I might have an offer to officially be here outside of just internship. That's one other thing that's kind of cooking, baking, stirring up in the crock pot. We'll see if that gets any further in progress, but we'll talk about that in the next vlog. So
that's like the start to his journey, you know? And when he looks back in 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, when he's successful or dead, he'll remember that.
I'm going to end up crashing at their place. See how Jaymo likes it. Just crash at his place for 5 months.
Yeah, so I had to wear a maid costume for a Deal or No Deal punishment.
Oh yeah, Nick painted me. Look, I can't give him shit because doing the punishments just isn't fun in general. So A, he's not an artist. B, he doesn't have passion to be an artist. C, I don't have any more excuses. It was bad.
Instead of cleaning the office, I painted the portrait of Jaymo. Fucking Christ. This feels not correct. This is fucking... This might be the hardest thing I've ever done.
I don't know what I'm expecting, but this is not going better.
That's what I'm fucking talking about. That didn't work how I thought it was gonna. Fuck, styling. I fucked up there a little bit. I just don't know how to do the nose. I tell you what, the nose came out way better than I thought it was going to. They're fucking disgusting. I'm gonna give you a big ass neck. Fuck it. Fuck. I gotta think about how this breaks out now.
Oh, Takeo Spike's neck.
Is that what you wanted? I'm sorry. I'm just giving up now because it's just like, I need that color underneath there. I'm just not getting it.
Use the bright yellow.
I'm just not getting it back. Oh, I'm trying now, but now it's just shot. Now everything I've worked for is ruined. Said you want tequila spikes?
There we go. Blending.
I really ruined a masterpiece right here. Fuck.
I think you should, I don't know, make it like a different color and just make it seem like I'm wearing a turtleneck.
Nah, this is heat right here. We just gotta blend the two slightly. Lightly blend. Felt real strong. First quarter, took a 10-0 lead. Second quarter, scored a touchdown, let up a field goal. I'm up big at that point. Second half, though, is when we get down to the lower half. We allowed an opening kickoff return for a touchdown in the third quarter. Might have got strip sacked after that. Fourth quarter was an onslaught. 22 points scored by the opposing team. Didn't even cover the spread. If you look from here up, it's like it could.
I even like the shirt. I just feel like the neck is...
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. I lost focus. The sun got in my eyes.
I'm telling you, just make it like green tomorrow and make it a turtleneck.
The problem is, I went in on the chin. Like the chin was there and now it's non-existent. So now it just goes like from here. I can get you wearing like a full face. We can just go full face with like a baklava, you know? I'm just gonna make the whole thing black.
It's one thing to be bad at painting, but it's another to just not know how to mix colors. Like he's asking me and Joe, like, does blue and green make purple? Like, bro.
What color does blue and green make? Does that make purple?
Blue and red makes purple.
That's what I was looking for. You don't think it will lighten it up?
Everyone knows red and blue is where purple comes from. Blue and green, like, that's elementary school stuff. However, it's a punishment. Like I said, he doesn't give a shit.
Now I'm doing my confession in it. So I think it's warranted. I'm still so far behind on punishments. I gotta do Christmas carols outside of MSG. I'm gonna lose this week probably. Actually, I low-key played, they won't say it, but probably the most flawless game of Deal or No Deal of all time. I was pissed off. I got Tutu Atwell in the first fucking round. And for the running back round, I was like, I'm not doing this again. So I'm just gonna take a case. I'm gonna choose no deal every single time and then just run with my case no matter what. And my case had Christian McCaffrey, number 10 case. I just turned down every deal on the road to riches. Didn't say a word. Tony was looking to get something out of me. It just wasn't happening. I was a brick wall. That was for you, Joe. You've been watching for 2 minutes. You're like, where is it? Where is it?
I'm going to talk about my hip and give you the background because everybody fucking asked last time, what the hell is wrong with my hip? I don't have my grandma's hip. I didn't get my hip replaced. None of those things happened. I said to JL, I have grandma hips. Put it in captions. I have grandma hips. I don't have my grandma's hip. Anyway, I played football at the collegiate level, D2, D3, played at a pretty good high school. And throughout the years, genetically, I have a messed up hip in my right hip and even my left where I have. My bone structure was messed up like after birth and it pinches my labrum naturally. Therefore, I need to get labral repair in my right and my left hip. My left hip's fine for now. I don't need it right now. This will be my second one in my right hip, which is the reason I had to medically retire from football. It's not something that's crazy bad. It's not going to like kill me or anything, but it's just going to give me really bad arthritis. So I was like, I want to take care of it, be done. That's why in about a month, you'll see me on crutches for the next fucking God knows how long. Too long. I'll be on goddamn crutches. And I have a giant ass brace. Like, dude, it's fucking massive. It goes around my entire hip. And it goes down like almost to my knee and just sticks the fuck out. You can't sit in a chair like this. So just boom. It's gonna be a good time. I'm so excited. Dude, I'm so fucking excited. Not only that, but I have finals. I know someone commented on the YouTube video because it fucking glitched out. I get it. It glitched. That was in the export. That wasn't on fucking me. I literally exported from Premiere. Looked good. And it fucking went in and fucking glitched. And Jaymo looks like a dinosaur. Whatever the fuck it happened. I don't even know. Turned into a ghost. I am in finals now. High intensity. I have a 15-page paper, I have 2 video projects, and I have a 5-page paper, all due by Friday. Today is December 8th, Friday, before next Friday, which is when they're due. I have started none of them. Not a single fucking one. But we ball, you know? So if you don't see me on media for the next like week, That's why. Got to get into crunch time. So I'm going to be officially moving out of Ithaca. I know a few guys have hit me up, a few of you guys from Ithaca. Hopefully I can meet with you guys or something before I leave. We could do some, go to Mooney's, if you know what I'm talking about. You know. If not, it's fine. Come around here.
Yeah, Friday night, end of the week, heading into the weekend. The boys, all 5 of us, are out to see Godzilla -1. Don't know why he's such a short favorite. Feels like Godzilla versus the country of Japan, he would be heavier, but doesn't matter. My money's on Godzilla. Not gonna fade Godzilla, but whole squad is out to go see that tonight. Should be fun.
We're all going to see Godzilla tonight. Being here for a few months, I feel like I'm the one that's more invested in movies here. I'm the one that's constantly asking, like, have you seen this? Do you know this actor? Have you seen him in this? And yada, yada, yada. So I am very happy to finally see us as a group go watch a movie. I would have never guessed that would happen, and I'm pretty sure if I had to bet, I think this might be our first and last. I'm surprised Godzilla's the one that got us to go together, to be honest. I mean, a Japanese Godzilla movie.
Gonna see Godzilla tonight. Never seen it. I don't watch movies. I'm pretty lame, right? So I watch like anime.
We're going to see Godzilla tonight, which I'm fucking psyched about. I don't know why. I don't really like monster movies or superhero movies, but I started watching this show on Apple TV called Monarch. Monarch, maybe? Yeah, it's super good. Apple TV, very underrated TV show platform, by the way. They're not a quantity place like Netflix. They're not quantity, but they're quality over quantity. I've enjoyed most of the things I've watched on that platform. They have the show called Monarch, something monsters or some shit. It has to do with Godzilla kind of, so it got me in the Zilla mode. It got me in fucking straight Zilla mode. And then I came across a TikTok that was talking about how this new Godzilla just came out. It was apparently fucking incredible. So I sent it to Jaymo, and knew it was right up his alley because he always talks. He's like Godzilla and King Kong and superheroes. In my mind, though, they're all the same thing. If they're not like normal people, they're all the same. They're all like bucketed into. You could tell me Godzilla is part of like the Marvel universe. Probably wouldn't believe it. Like, I know that's not true, but I wouldn't care to correct it. We'll put it that way. So I sent it, and now we're going to see it tonight. Me, Tony. I don't know if Gut's coming with us. Gut, you coming to Godzilla? Oh, are you coming? Hell yeah, let's go. Joe's coming too. All right, so we got the whole squad going to watch Godzilla. Apparently, it's in Japan. It's not in Japan. We're watching it in New York, but it's in Japanese, so we got to watch subtitles. I tell you what, Japanese, they know how to make a movie, though. They know how to make a movie. America's lost that. We've lost touch with reality. We're all about making money. We're all about, it's clickbait. Movies is turned into clickbait. Japanese is still about the storytelling. So I have very high hopes for this movie. Although I've never seen a Godzilla movie in my life, so I have no idea why my hopes are high.
Yeah, so I'm cool. It's cool to go. Free popcorn. Pretty gas. It's not free. I have to pay for it, but it's pretty lit. Maybe Nick will pay for it. Thoughts? Business card? Thoughts?
I'm excited. That's up my alley. Big monsters destroying shit. But the fact that we got everyone in the crew going, this needs to be documented. I'm not confident it'll happen again. So how this one is over, I'm not sure. But I'm glad. I'm excited. We're going in a couple hours.
Salute to Jaymo. Salute to Godzilla. Salute to y'all. I'm out.
Verdict. How'd you like it?
Not my goat.
Not your goat?
Not my goat.
I thought it was solid. Jaymo, what'd you think?
I liked it.
Gut?
It was a little too happy.
Yeah.
It was mid.
I don't know if it was like great. I don't know if it was.
My expectations were far higher.
It was just too predictable. Like you could tell when that was gonna happen.
Yeah.
They really
like,
be ending
he's
every
like,
one of those movies.
And
the
let me
same.
show you one more thing about the plane.
Yeah.
Doesn't ever tell us that.
Yeah, I really thought he was gonna send it in there. Leave the kid to be an orphan again.
Same, dude.
I was like, this is the movie I was looking for.
That's my goat.
And then she lives at the end too. I don't know if I was a fan of that or not.
Yeah. Straight up nuke to the film. Yo, I didn't end up here. The movie theater's got a partnership with David Brothers. They funnel the exit straight into it.